Hello, everybody, and welcome to another great episode of the Gridiron Glory. Tad and Will here, where we're covering all 32 NFL teams. So we're going to talk about the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The Broncos ended up winning this game 34-18. This was certainly a game where the Raiders kind of looked like they were going to take off with it pretty early, and then they had a 10-0 lead going into the second quarter, and then the Denver Broncos, they kind of just came out and shocked the world. And the play that, obviously Will Lutz gets that field goal, kind of gets them back in it, but really the play, the momentum shifter, the turning point in this very football game, no doubt about it at all, was Patrick Surtain II's 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. And yes, it was a very exciting play to watch. When you think of a guy like Patrick Surtain, he's a guy that goes out there, he's going to make explosive big plays. He's going to be dynamically athletic. He's going to go out there and he's going to prove game in and game out why he's a playmaker, why he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And he proved it once again on this play. So, obviously you felt like that was the momentum shifter that the Broncos really, really needed during that moment, was for them to go out there and make a big play like that on defense, and they did. It's also worth noting that guys like Jaleel McLaughlin, along with Bo Nix and Josh Reynolds, went out there, made big plays. Bo Nix in this game, 19 of 27, 206 yards, 2 touchdowns. It seems that Bo Nix is starting to finally kind of settle in as the Broncos quarterback. Javonte Williams coming in here, and also you're able to involve him in the pass game and in the rushing game. For Vegas, yeah, you had that explosive start, but then Gardner Minshew really couldn't get anything going after that. The Broncos defense, and really the Broncos defensive line has come out here and shown out all season long. The Broncos defensive line. When you got guys like Zach Allen, when you got guys like DJ Jones, when you got guys like Jonathan Cooper, Nick Bonito, Jonah Ellis, even. This defense for the Broncos. It was kind of the storyline even the past 4 or 5 seasons. Aside maybe from last season, but before that, it's like this Broncos defense has been upper echelon, and their defensive line this year brings pressure. The secondary, it's also worth
Mm.
noting that Riley Moss went out and also had a really good game, as he also did get an interception. And I want to go ahead, as I see that you're wearing that Iowa Hawkeye shirt. I would like to go ahead and get your take on Riley Moss, the Denver Broncos cornerback. And I want to go ahead and get your take specifically on that play, which the interception that he made.
Yeah, Riley Moss has been grading out as one of the more underrated cornerbacks in the league for the past several weeks, and now he gets paid off with his first career interception. A lot of hard work there went into it to earn the starting role after being basically benched the entire year, the past year, and now with some experience, he's out there. The interception, two pass deflections, getting in on some tackles as well. So he's definitely getting his experience, and that's a huge opportunity for a young cornerback there to go in to learn from a guy like Pat Surtain. So obviously, when you have a veteran on your side, that's going to give you a lot of opportunity to grow. And I've been very impressed with what I've seen out of the Denver secondary as a whole. Obviously, we know what we get out of Pat, and now Riley Moss is out there growing every week, it looks like. So it looks like this is turning into another no-fly zone type situation with the back end of the Denver defense. And obviously, you've mentioned what they've done on the defensive line. So the Denver defense, it looks like they could potentially be a bit of a problem for the league once again.
Yeah, the Denver defense certainly is going to be a problem for the league. The Las Vegas Raiders have a lot of question marks going forward, especially with Gardner Minshew. Did you have any
Mm.
final thoughts or takes overall in this matchup?
Yeah, I do want a bit of a chance to speak on the Raiders. I haven't said much on them, and I will mention that it looks like they're going to be moving forward with Aiden O'Connell moving forward. So we'll see how that goes. He came in off the bench, and it was a bit rough for him as well. But we'll see him moving forward. See if he can get um back involved. If he can get Brock Bowers, the star rookie tight end, involved. But yeah, just a rough go for the Raiders, and we'll see if they can get things righted.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you guys so much for all football fans out there for following us on the Gridiron Glory podcast. Be sure to stay tuned all season long. This is Tad and Will covering all 32 teams.